Um, I'm giving that fight to Sergio Garcia. And on my card, Sebastian Fundora needed that last round to get a draw. I am T Street Controversy with 5U360, covering the Tank Davis here. Let me turn this down. I think that Sebastian Fundora, I don't know what he was doing that second half of the fight, but he just fell asleep at the wheel. And one thing about Sergio Garcia, he just kept coming forward. Now you have to deal with the 6'6" frame of Sergio Garcia. I mean, of Sebastian Fundora, and he can box, but he doesn't really have the power in that frame to really keep fighters off of him. Despite the streak that he was on, stopping fighters. Put it this way: I hate to be like this, but I just don't see nothing special. Can he be champion at 154 pounds? Because the winner of this fight is supposed to fight Erickson Lubin, and then the winner of that is supposed to be in line to fight the winner of Charlo versus Castaño. Their rematch is supposed to be happening. Big uppercut. Put it this way: I'm giving it to Sergio Garcia, if not a draw. He just didn't. Biggest punch of the fight right here by both fighters. But overall, it was a good fight, but not like no skill. Put it this way: it wasn't like a whole bunch of holding and everything, but nothing really was like sticking out. If you following me, you dig? But I'm interested to hear these scorecards though, because as I said on my card, Sebastian Fundora. Oh, look the punch stats. Hey, let me read this. Turn it up.
Both in terms of overall punches and power punches.
So basically, Sergio Garcia,
Here's Jimmy
Fundora
Lennon Jr.
landed 20 or so more punches. They threw about the same.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, we have a unanimous decision. Here are the score totals. Judge at ringside, Tom Corazon, scores the bout 115 to 113. Alejandro Rochin sees the action 117 to 111, and Dr. Lou Moret scores the bout 118 to 110. All three in favor of the winner of the WBC Super Welterweight World Title Eliminator, the Towering Inferno, Sebastian Fundora.
It's not that I'm upset with it. I just don't think he won that fight.
Sebastian Fundora improves to 18-0. One drop. Let's go to Jim Gray.
All right, Mauro, thank you very much.
Sebastian,
congratulations to you. This was a really awkward fight. It was a tough stylistic fight, wasn't it?
Yes. Well, this camp we were working a lot of boxing, and I wanted to display a little bit of boxing for this fight. I felt like I was using my distance a lot more for this fight, and it showed.
Do you feel as though your height in this instance was a big advantage?
Definitely. Especially on the second part of the fight, I felt like that 6 and 12, we switched up a pace. We started moving a lot more instead of sitting there and trading punches with them that we usually do. Like I said, I just wanted to display something different from what I'm used to doing, banging and getting hit back. But I hope you guys enjoyed it.
And where do you think you are? Where do you assess where you are right now, undefeated, and what do you think is next for you, and what are you ready for?
I'm ready for whatever the PBC team has, for us. So,
letting Sam Watson decide?
Sam Watson can do whatever he wants, man. He's a boss, man.
Sebastian, congratulations.
Thank you, boss.
All right, Mauro, back to you.
All right, Jim, thank you very much. The 23-year-old remains.
Damn, I wonder if Sergio Garcia just left. He did just leave out the ring. I would have liked to hear from him. Here is the scorecards if you need to pause it to look at it. For me, I'm more along with the 115, 113 for Sergio Garcia. I wonder how social media feels. Here is Steve Farhood's card. A lot of those rounds are very close, man. And remember, as I said, we're not supposed to always agree. But I'm sitting here watching the fight. And Sergio Garcia was putting in a lot of work, and those punches that were landing are scored punches. Even though throughout the fight, Fundora had the cleaner work, it seemed, still Sergio Garcia kept working, and it's about adding up points and winning rounds, you dig? So with that being said, I'm going to get up out of here. In fact, no, we haven't even talked about the division. So here's how it spreads. Here's how it's supposed to be. Fundora is now going to be ordered to fight Erickson Lubin. But the winner of Charlo versus Castano has to first fight Bakram Murtazaliev. He's the IBF mandatory. Then the next mandatory after that is Tim Tszyu. Then the next mandatory after that is Sebastian Fundora. So basically, Fundora Lubin winner is not going to be seeing a title shot until sometime probably 2023, yo. For real, for real. So it's still time to improve unless, Charlo Castano winner moves up and they vacate the belts, But, there's a log jam at 154 pounds. If I was to rate my top 154 pounders right now, I'm going to go number 1, Charlo. Number 2, Castano. Number 3, I'm going to go Madrimov, Murtazaliev, Lubin, Tim Tszyu, Fundora. This is my list. It's my list now. My bad. It's my list. I can do what I want with my list. Liam Smith is up there too, and Cabernet. Basically, my top 5. Let's just keep it top 5. Charlo, Castano, Madrimov, Murtazaliev, Kurbanov, Lubin. They're like right there. And Iverson Lara, he's competing at 160 pounds right now, by the way. But anyway, I'm out of here. We're going to get ready for the main event. Hopefully we get some real action with this one Sunday night card here, $74.99. Excuse me, $79.90, $74.99. I don't remember. On PB $74.99 PBC on Showtime Championship Boxing. So far we've seen Carlos Adames get a win over Sergey Derevyanchenko. Luis Arias got a defeat tonight. Eduardo Ramirez defeated Miguel Mariaga. And then, of course, now Sebastian Fundora with his win over Sergio Garcia. Take your time out, like the video, subscribe, and T Street Controversy. We'll 5U360.